Hello my lovelies, welcome back to another full deck challenge card. This is going to be number 47. The prompt is Under the Sea. I did not have any texture paste and I wanted to put something that resembled seaweed, so I made my own. I had a tiny little pot left over from some wax beads and I kept it for some reason, so I'm glad I did. But I mixed some very fine talcum powder in with some PVA glue, which is just your white school glue, and I've made it into a fairly thick paste. This is thickening as it dries out. And my son said to me, Mum, why don't you just make enough for the project you want, and that way you're not going to waste too many ingredients. Well, I only used maybe half a spoonful of talcum powder and a quarter of a spoon of glue, and it just slides on quite nicely, and it doesn't take very long to dry, so that's the upside of that too. The downside is now I've just played around with it. I've got to clean my spatula or my palette knife again, but that's okay. This was a lot of fun to do. So I put it on the card probably about 20 minutes ago, and it came out pure white, and you can see on the sheet, let me just cover this up and clean up, otherwise I'm going to be stuck with glue on my palette knife, and that really does get a bit junky when you leave it. So I just use my little baby wipes here. Very easy to clean off. I didn't clean that bit very well the time before. I have to get a scraper onto that. Okay, done. Put that away. All right, now what I did then was got one of my little brushes and some green ink. This is the stencil I used, so I can put that away now. Now this is Memento. Just dabbed a little bit and very carefully just went over some of the places where I needed to just change the colour a little bit. Doesn't need to be drastic because it's under the sea. And this is actually on top of the sea, but never mind. You get the inference. Now I'm not going very heavily. I don't want it saturated in colour. I want it just hinted at, and that's hint enough. Put that back. Look at me getting good. Okay, it's actually on paper, but it's going into a journal, so it'll be okay. Now, what do I need over there? I was reaching for some... Oh, that's my little glue board. Got to have a glue board. Let's use the pretty side. It's not looking very pretty at the moment because it's still painty. And look, that paste is movable, which is quite exciting. Okay, now I don't want to put the whole of this little stick right there. It's awfully bright. I did go over it with a little bit of vintage sepia and put some of one piece of the coral in that, but I don't want the whole thing there. I'm going to tear it off. Colour it with a bit of green. Take away that lovely white border. I don't need it all there. Now I need my glue stick. Oh, I found a lovely way to store my brushes. Let me just reach across the camera here. Sorry. Shivers. I'll have to reach down and get that shortly. But it is a vase. It was given to me when I was very young. Oh, and I've just realised I've got you zoomed in there on the card. Isn't that beautiful? And it just stores my brushes in there so nicely when it doesn't fall out. But I love it. It's just beautiful. So it's been used over the years for flowers, and I thought, where can I put those where I can see them? So now I'll just take you out again to the card. Okay, that bit I'm going to turf out. That's what I was reaching for, my glue stick. I know one of the brushes went down, but what else went down? Oh, I forgot I had a coffee cup in here. Okay, let's get gluing this together. Tweezers would be a good idea. Get it off real quick. I think I might put that down the bottom. No, I'll put it over here. Because I want to put a little piece of music sheet up here. Just for something a little bit different. I can cover it with fish in a minute. Because I found, when I was thinking of this card, I thought, what on earth have I got that I can use? And I found these little fish punches that I'd had sitting in a little container for probably a decade. And they are just so pretty. Look at them, aren't they sweeties? We've got all sorts of colours and not all sorts of shapes, regrettably, but, you know, we have enough to satisfy the brief. Because we can cover the music sheet up with some of them, make them into a little school. All different colours. We can't just have two, because that really is not a big school. That's a couple. Can't cover up those little fish down there. Oh, that picked up some glue from another project. Probably the other fish up the top. Okay, so we've got a little bucket, got some fish in it. We've got the rocks. The bucket sank because the little kid put some extra water in there that didn't need to be, and the fish, and then the tide came in, and this is my very quick make-up story. So under the sea is a bucket of fish with some pretty seaweed and other fish as well. So there you go. Now you've got my story. Was that okay? Was it? Really? You liked it? You're easily pleased. Thank you. That's kind of cool. I like it. And this little fishy, he's going against the stream here. Where can we put him? We'll put him up there. He's turning circles. He's in the middle, in midstream of a circle. And he's upside down too. Let's put him up the right way, which will bring him back into swimming in line with the other fish in the school. My story. I'm allowed to change it midstream, aren't I? Please? Let me do it. Put this little dude in there as well. And don't you pick up other people's stuff, will you? No more glue on you? No? Good. Good. We'll pop him down here next to the bucket. And this little one. Oh, we're nearly getting a school here. Put him there, I think. Yep. Oi, turn over. Said. It's probably making my hands look like giants, but I wanted to show you the card up closer. All right, we'll put another one. Oh, we'll put him on top of the label. That's a cool idea. That way he's telling this fella you've got to turn around and go back up that way. This one's going to be back to front too, but that's okay. We don't mind. very quickly. And you, little man, can come down here and keep this dude company. How's that? Whoopee-doo. I'm very happy with that one. All right, let's see if I can knock something else on the floor here. No, I didn't. I was a good girl. Now, I need a pen to write up there. Let's get rid of this board again, because we don't need it. But what we do need is a fine line pen. So I'll come up and choose my pen. I think the 03, maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, that's lovely and fine. Okay, so it is Full Deck Challenge 3. Card, what did I say it was? Come on, tell me, 47. And the prompt is under the C. That's cool. I can live with that. Put this away where it came from. Good girl, getting better. Getting better. Okay, now I have a black. Yeah. Got a little bit tinged with brown to start with, and then I thought, I need a black one. So I did find myself a black one. Now this is VersaFine Onyx Black. These VersaFine inks are just so incredibly good. On your stamps, they pick out every single detail, which is great. Now, I did stress around the edge of this a little bit to start with, because my cutter went a bit fluffy, and I thought, right, let's distress the whole lot. So now the black ink is being picked up by the white where I have distressed it, and makes it look really, really cool with the black. It's midnight under the water. Part of my story again. So we have midnight under the water. We have a bucket that sank. Some fish that won't stay in the school. Some music sheet. Don't ask me why, just because I could. Let's put some black across that. Make it a little bit deeper in colour. Yeah, not so in your face now. Okay, so where was I? Let's start this story again. Midnight under the sea. A kid who lost his bucket full of fish. Fish that won't swim in the school. They're being Jonathan Livingston seagulls. They're going out on their own. Haven't got a seagull, but they don't live under the water. Okay, I think I'm done. I've got the size, 2.5 by 3.5. I've got my FDC, the card, the prompt. I've got my coral, comes seaweed. I've got my carryover label. I've got something else I can carry over. I can do some more stenciling on the next one. Yep, I'm done. So thank you very, very much, everyone, for coming to watch me and listen to my silliness, making up little stories. I'll get my hands out the way. You don't need to see them. Not all the time. Okay, a little bit closer up view for you. And on that note, I'm going to love and leave you and hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye now.